welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive, going to be doing some more of the downhill survival. This has always been a very, very good fun challenge. The aim of the game is very simple. We all start, well, at the top of this hill. It's all Christmassy themed. It's the right time of year. We're doing it appropriately. Either way, we start at the top of the hill. We've got a race to the bottom. It's all the way over there. It's quite a long way to go. Now, the rules are, to win, you have to be the first one to the bottom, but you have to have a working car, i.e. you've got to be able to drive forward and backwards and steer left and right. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be able to do enough of that. So does become a risk versus reward. Things like Shadows here, for example, could take it easy because it's a very capable vehicle, but it might not get down to the bottom first. However, if a ball of metal crosses the line first but doesn't work, you can still cross the line later on and be a victor. Now for this, of course, you will notice there is a really random selection of cars. That is because, as you can see in the top left-hand side, we have randomized our config. So all of these vehicles have been randomly given to us. I mean, I've got a random mid-spec Moonhawk. I don't even know if we've got a V8 in it. Do we have a V8 in it? Yes, I think we do, but it's not a very powerful one. We're going to set this underway. We're going to do 2 rounds, and then we're going to re-randomize. The winner of each round has to deal with Colin the Punishment Caravan, which, well, Blazer has taken Colin the Punishment Caravan because Blazer's vehicle's quite good. There is all sorts of odds and ends here of vehicle between Rusky's Wydra. Oh, me and Gliska are possibly going. This is about to go very poorly for me. Don't want to be on here. Brazen has a big truck that has fallen over. Oh no. I'm having a death. I think. Oh, no. Amazingly. Oh, didn't know about this pit here. I'd never gone this way. Ow. We have had a death anyway. It has just immediately gone terrible for me. I just couldn't gather it back up again. I mean, the only good news is we're still moving. The bad news is we're about to go and hit the Santa's hat, and I don't think we're going to continue moving. Well, I've gone through a different part of the map that I didn't want to go on. Oh, Brazen. Brazen's debodied their vehicle. Wydra is still going. Colin the Caravan has had an issue. Ewan is still going with a dynamo. What has gone on up here? Oh, well, Joe's had an even worse. Joe's had a terrible time in a vehicle that should be quite good at this. Amy, I'm going to hazard a guess Amy may have tried to kill Joe. Well, Stevie's sliding through here. Shadows has made it through with the off-road vehicle. Danger Man is going. Gliska is still going with a little K truck. Shadow. Ooh, that gap was not big enough for the buggy there. I mean, it might survive. It will probably be able to carry on. Longbow has lost the back end. That looks bad. Longbow is in some weird frame of a Norata, maybe? Actually gathered it up quite well. I thought that was about to have a tremendous accident, but it didn't in that. So, yeah, fair play. Is it going to dig in the goop? Nope, it has got through there. No problem at all. I mean, Danger Man is the closest, but Danger Man is upside down, and Danger Man is wrecked. I heard crunching. It wasn't Longbow. No, I think it was just Danger Man. Shadow is going backwards. Oh, that feels dangerous. Into the goop. Yep. Could see that one going. Longbow has made it down, no problem. Longbow is going to take a victory. Oh, has lost the rear end. Oh, just about. That was so close to disaster right at the very end. Longbow has made it and will win with a perfectly functioning vehicle. Now it becomes Shadow versus Shados. Shados' vehicle is in good condition, but it's going to be behind Longbow's in terms of the finishing position. Shadows, has just avoided a tree. There have been some really close calls with the trees. And yeah, unless Shados flips it off of there. Oh, Shadow's going to have to go down the bumps, which you don't really want when you're missing a wheel. Yeah, that feels pretty bad for that. They will probably make it. Danger Man's van has got back onto its wheels. I think everything else is eliminated as far as we can see. Amy's car is stuck. Stevie is in a pit and been joined by Blazer and Colin. It's a very busy pit over there. I think Shadow may have got stuck in the mud. Might pull it out of the mud, though. Yeah, is going to recover it. There we go. Longbow took victory. Shadow second. Funnily enough, the expected vehicles were relatively good. Shadow crosses the line in third. Will finish. Danger Man is going to get a 4th place in all of this. No one really made it very far. No real big surprises. The van did, fairly well. It's relatively strong. And the off-road vehicles were, all higher up. Ewan's careful approach at the start ended up going wrong. Oh, the little K-van has been smushed. Oh, no. That poor thing. Yeah. I mean, I've got to try and do better myself next time. Is the van still moving or has the van got stuck? I think the van might be stuck. I think that's the end of the van. And there we go. Well, we are going to get ready to run again. My goal is going to be, well, not to crash where we did. The Moonhawk, I mean, it's a good car. Blazer has killed Colin. No more Colin for the moment. The Moonhawk is not bad, but it's also not great for this sort of thing. Oh, Joe. Oh, dear. I mean, Joe is going for some style points early on. I guess the Roma, you can possibly get away with things like that. Oh, God. I'm not sure I can get away with things like that in my Moonhawk. I think we're just not going to compete with the front-running vehicles, which I think I'm going to just have to accept and focus on doing my own thing here. Now, what I don't want to do... So keeping the car in a low gear is good. But what I really don't want to do is over-rev the engine. Where is Brazen? There is Brazen. Oh, Shadows has gone in a pit. Brazen has flipped. Oh, is Shadows gone in an unusual location? Yeah. Don't normally see vehicles in there. I think Brazen may join them. Brazen has also visited a hole. Hey, Ewan! How is it going? Old American cars stick together? Amy? What is that? That is a flat piece of metal. That is no longer a car. Yes, you go and crash into Ewan, please. I'm pretty sure my engine's turned off at this point, which I'm honestly okay with. Engine braking is good and all, but the chances of it just over-revving the engine and blowing that up. You know what? We could actually use Amy as a kind of bit of shielding against the wall we're about to hit. Oh, tried to use Amy, didn't quite. Oh, we're going to tag the back of that. Stevie and... Oh, Shadow is stuck in that one. Oh, my steering is now a little bit busted. Oh, come on. Gather control. Oh, no. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Please find the gap. Please be small enough. Ewan! Ewan has ruined our day. I think we were going to struggle anyway. Yeah, we are actually stuck on Ewan's car. I still have steering. I was trying so carefully. And there's just nothing I could have done. And I can't free myself from that. We have been wedged. I've just seen something fly through the air. I think that's what's left of Brazen, maybe. Oh, Ewan absolutely ruined it. They've ruined it for us. Ewan was trying to do their own thing and just lost the back end, and I couldn't do anything to avoid it in time, which is unfortunate. Danger Man is going to get victory with a van. Well done to the man of danger. Oh, that's very, very dicey, but it's going to cross the line, and that should still work. Danger Man does it this time around. Longbow has had more problems this time. Whether they have lost wheels, I don't know. Desync is always an issue with this. But yes, the van has made it, and presumably will still run, and it does. Longbow looks like they may get beached in the mud and might still drag that one out. Blazer is a tumbling ball of metal. Oof. And has got hit by a candy cane. Somehow Amy has made it further with what is essentially just a flat piece of metal at this point. Okay, there must be some desync, because on my screen that is literally, considering the amount of steering Amy has going on with that vehicle, that must have been more complete than we are seeing it for whatever reason. But either way, Danger Man is clearly the winner. Longbow has actually got that one out of the mud. Amy's Flatmobile is apparently functioning. I mean, it's a good good showing from the 800 series. But, yeah, there we go. Rusky is going to get a Wydra towards the finish. Oh, dear. I mean, it might make it. It's lost a wheel. It's trying to beat Blazer across the line, who is on their side. And Rusky is going to do it, I think. It's upside down, but it's across the line. Rusky for 4th. Blazer is going to finish 5th in that one. Yeah. God damn it. Whether we could have got any further, of course, who knows. Brazen is technically slightly ahead of us in that. Shadow's got going again. I don't know what was going on with Shadow. Shadow maybe was trying to rescue a stricken car. I'm not sure. But it's still going either way. But it will, yeah, be a fair way down. Well, I guess it will still be functioning, but it won't beat. Oh, there's Joe. It won't beat Danger Man's van. We saw Shadows was in a pit, and Gliska... Oh, no. It didn't go well. I think that went worse than it did for Joe's first run. So, the vehicles have been re-randomised, and it's not got better for me here. It's got worse for Ewan, who could very much well get in the way. Brazen has a police car. It's probably not too bad. We've actually got a couple of off-road bastions, which feel quite strong. Shadow has incredible luck and now has a trophy truck. That will make it down 100%, but mistakes... I mean, I am really just going for the focus on my own race / focus on my own just getting to the bottom of this. That's the goal here, is just get a covert. It's not the lowest spec covert, but it's not exactly a high spec covert here. If we can get this to the bottom of the course, that would be great. Uh-oh. God, it's already kind of locked it up. Oh, that's a big more airtime than I was hoping for. It's just seen Stevie have a massive moment. Where is Ewan? Okay, Ewan's over that side. Oh, Blaze has gone to orbit. I think Blaze has detonated their Barstow. Oh, these bits are bad for a covert. Ugh. Checkerboards are not fun. I mean, I'm not right, but I'm not completely broken. Amy's gone for the loop-de-loop. Stevie has detonated their Pizima. Right, into the mud we go, and now try and stop. Try and stop the little covert. We're not catching Shadow. We're not catching Danger Man. We're hoping for them to make a mistake. I can't really go any faster than this, because I'm just not going to have the grip. God, I don't really have the grip for the turning here. We may end up using Stevie as a brake. That's fine. We're allowed to do that, right? That's how this works. Now, I have a plan. It's a cunning plan, and it's not quite worked how I had hoped it would. Maybe? Might actually have worked. It has worked. It has actually worked out quite well for us here with the covert. Because, yeah, my goal is I can't win this on sheer pace, right? But we might be able to survive to the bottom when others fail, when others have crashes. However, the second we're on this ice, I've just got no braking performance at all here. It looks like Danger Man has crashed the off-road bastion. Gliska has crashed not the gumdrops again. No, Gliska's splatted into that one. Rusky is tumbling. Now, where is the gap through here? Spot the gap. Please turn. Thank you. Rusky's in a hopper that is surprisingly going quite well. Now, my problems are going to start mounting here because I just have no traction. Oh. Okay, well, fire up the engine. I've managed to somehow, and I don't quite know how I've done that. I've managed to avoid hitting the Christmas lights. Longbow's rolling. I mean, there's a chance we could get second. The Shadow's won with a trophy truck. Ow. Okay, covert. Well... what it's done is it's just completely stopped me in the goop. Oh dear. Slightly worried about the sight of that. We've lost all of the momentum, which is both kind of good and... no! Okay. I say no. I'm kind of grateful. No, don't spin me, Amy! Oh... I mean, yeah, we've kind of been... oh, no, that's actually really annoying. We just have no drive in the goop. It just doesn't move. So Amy's just been able to drive... even though my vehicle is perfectly functioning. That's really disappointing. That's really disappointing for our car that could well have been third. Had a really big lead. And just, yeah, decided to give up the ghost. I'm actually just going to send it after Amy here. because the only hope we have... I'm not going to be able to catch it, though. Sadly. No. Oh, wait, hold on. We might still get third. We might still get third. I think we do. I think we steal third from Longbow. Amy may have nicked third from us. We are definitely a functioning vehicle. I think we stole third from Longbow. Stevie has arrived. Oh, don't know where Stevie's gone. Don't want to get hit by Stevie. So, there we have it. Longbow's worked, but ran out of fuel. I think we went past it on the line on that one. I can't believe the Covert made it. It actually did remarkably well for a very base spec Covert. The goop actually is the biggest problem in this one. So there we have it. Yeah. Oh, what a silly vehicle that one is. I mean, Shadow got there to the bottom first. I think Shadow may have been playing silly buggers to avoid getting Colin, but we're going to give them Colin anyway. Joe has smashed their vehicle in and set it on fire down there. Danger Man has come to a rest with the Bastion. There is the Hopper. We saw that have a crash. That is something. We actually watched Gliska smash into the gumdrops. We managed to avoid that. The truck made it okay. Made it quite far. Is trying to recover it, is not going to get recovered from there. Brazen and Blazer have found a pit. They're having a little cuddle in the pit. And Shadows... Oh, Shadows found the little bit that got me at the first run. Oh, actually, pleasantly surprised by the Covert, not going to lie. I think we stole third on the line from Longbow in that one, because I think Longbow was struggling to get it going across the line. Yeah, we just couldn't get through the goop. It could have been a second place. That would have been astonishing for us. But... there we have it. So, we will head into the second round with these cars. Honestly, I thought my Covert was going to be useless, and I was impressed by it. Well, technically speaking, I got second in the previous round because Shadow was sandbagging. Shadow has been given Colin the punishment caravan for sandbagging at the finish line. Amy has decided to be carried by a truck, which I feel is going to go poorly. Oh, no, hold on, of course. Gotta redo that. Let's see what happens. I mean, I don't think I can realistically get down there much faster. If we're going to win this, I mean, we're going to win it by being one of the few vehicles that makes it, really. The bit that does the most damage to my car is actually the bit coming up now. Uh-oh. Oh. Is there a way... Maybe if I can get across here... now, checkerboard, don't hurt me too badly. Okay, we've done it. We've got across there quite nicely. Shadow is still running away, or has lost Colin. I think Shadow may have abandoned Colin. Shadow has abandoned Colin! How on earth could you do such a thing to such an important character? This is bad news. Well, at least I'm front-wheel drive. Honestly, front-wheel drive has its drawbacks for this icy survival, but it does have its advantages sometimes. If I go into the wall off of here backwards, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to aim that anymore. I feel like we have any chance of that is long gone. Blazer has gone over. No, you see, we've got the grip. Honestly, it's not that bad going from the Covert here. Blazer may have tried to murder us, but has had an accident all on their own. I guess the real question is, how hard do we go chasing after the top three here? Because we could push it trying to catch them. I fear actually I can't go too fast, because any momentum I carry into the goop is just going to be game over for me, because it seems to just want to flip the Covert when we hit that stuff. By the looks of it, Shadow has fallen over. Longbow. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, amazingly, we got away with that. We had to kind of bail and avoid Longbow. We have somehow survived that, which I'm honestly astounded about. Rusky's fallen over with the Hopper. God, if I could actually be good through the goop here. The things we could do with the Covert, but it just stops. It's so frustrating. I can literally see... 2 trophy trucks stuck. One trophy truck, 1 Hopper stuck. If I could actually put any drive down through here, we could have possibly won this. Don't know whether we would have beaten Rusky, but we just have to go through here at 0 speed. And we are now going to go backwards out of it as well, which is going to kind of kill us, which is a real shame. By the looks of it, Longbow has got stuck. Blazer is going to get stuck, potentially. Brazen has arrived upside down. Well, we're going to get spat out of the goop. Finally. Oh, dear. I mean, Brazen may not be a functioning car. I'm not sure. We should have enough control if we can gather the covert up to try and get down here. Brazen has missed the simple route. The covert's going to do it. It's going to get second. This time on the road. Does Shadow move is the really big question. I assume surely that must move. I mean, there wasn't... Colin, Colin did fall off. Does that move? I mean... Okay, I think it does still work. I mean, Colin is lost. Oh, no! I'm getting out of the way of that. You know what? Honestly, the trophy truck lost Colin. Did still make it first and does drive. The fact that I got as close as I did with a bog standard covert is astonishing. This thing is legit really good. It's only the goop. If this didn't get completely stuck in the goop, I actually think we could have potentially won that on outright pace. It would have been close, but there we go. Amy's vehicle, again, desyncy damage, has managed to go and rescue Brazen. I will honestly take podiums with this. When I'm against trophy trucks and other much more suitable off-road stuff, this is remarkable. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with my little covert, the little covert that could. What have we still got going on? Shadows is somehow still going in a very battered rush. Lombos has got stuck. Blazers has got stuck. A lot of vehicles made it quite a long way down. Joe's squished on fire. Stevie's is destroyed down there. We've got to go quite a long way back up here. It's a big gap. Gliska has got stuck on the green thing. Gliska's off-road Bastion, or Bastion, it wasn't an off-road one. Wasn't great. Danger Man's off-road one has failed there. Shadow's got reset, and Ewan crashed into the underside of the loop. The truck was not very good. But there we go. What a round. What a run. So, after the honestly stunning performance from the covert, we have been randomized again, and I've been very, very lucky. We have, well, there's three, well, possibly four quite strong contenders in this one. We have Gliska with a Rally Cherrier. We have me with the Rock Racer, a very powerful Rock Racer at that. We have Joe with the Trophy Truck. We have Amy with the Orata. And, of course, there's Stevie, the car we all fear, the mighty Widgeon. There's odds and ends of other stuff as well. Danger Man has a drift car. Longbow has a police Moonhawk. Brazen has a BX. Ewan's got a Rally Wendover. I mean, if we don't wreck, it's going to probably come between 1 and the 4 of the off-road spec vehicles. But we will wait and see. The winner of this will get Colin. So, you know, there is that. There is that awaiting someone. Now, I know I want to go over this side. I know the Rock Racer should be good at this. We know it will be capable. But, of course, as will Gliska's vehicle, as will the Orata. I think I've just seen Gliska flip. As Gliska lost it, Gliska has got end over end. The Trophy Truck of Joe's will be fast, and we have got to be careful of other vehicles sending it to try and catch up with me and hitting us. That is always a threat, because we will want to absolutely shrug off speed here as much as we can, which we do. But yeah, there will be other vehicles wanting to try and catch and liable to hit us if and when things go wrong. This section, oh, that's not what I wanted. I mean, we might be able to recover this a little bit. We have done. Now, try and chuck it off of the banking. Lights up the tyres. It does get spun the way we want it to. Shadow's got through surprisingly well with, I think they're in a quite low spec Wendover. So they're going to have to really send it down this section if you're going to want to cap. I mean, it's a rock racer, right? It's like the dream vehicle for this. We are going to just be very, very careful here. There's no massive need for doing anything stupid. I'm trying to stay on the brakes, but not enough to lock it, so I still have some steering. There is something that's not too far behind us. It might be Ewan with the rally car. I'm still under plenty of control here. We can avoid the Christmas lights. We have a line that we want to take. Ewan is absolutely going for it back there. Oh. The goop has done nothing. Ewan is going to send it. Oh, and I have bounced awkwardly. Oh dear, I have bounced really hard. I couldn't slow it down. There's just no slowing down the rock racer. I have lost an engine. The engine has come out of the rock racer. I didn't want to grab the brakes because we were going so fast on the goop. I just didn't want to grab the brakes because it was going to flip, but I should have done because we were just going too fast. Ewan had surprising speed in all of that. I cannot drive. Like, there's literally no drive in my vehicle. My engine has come out. Ewan has wrecked it. To be honest, even if I had slowed down, I'm pretty sure we would have got hit anyway by Ewan. We have not won. Ewan has got technically further than us. Now comes the question of who is going to make it with a functioning car. Who will get Colin? It looks like it might be Amy. Shadow has got the window. It'd be very funny if Shadow ends up with Colin again. Because me and Ewan are wrecked at this point. Shadow has spun around. Amy's Orata is going through there. The goop has done strange. I've never seen it just not affect a car at all in this one. It is going to be the Orata that is going to go through the middle. Shadow is on the sides. Yeah, me and Ewan are stuck. Amy is going to win. Oh, it's going to lock it up. And Amy will win just from Longbow, who gives him an almighty shove. Longbow got the Moonhawk down there, the police spec Moonhawk, with a big smash at the end. I don't know whether it functioned before then. Gliska's rally car is wrecked. Shadow has got some drive in that. The Orata's off to rescue cars. Oh, there goes Shados with a dynamo across the line. That is Shados in third, I think. Shadow in fourth. Amy's gone to try and rescue a... Oh, Longbow. Longbow doesn't have a drive shaft, but because it was from Killing Joe. Well, technically, Longbow is not second then, but... yeah. A worthy cause, I think. A worthy cause. Gliska, after crashing at the start, has actually made it to the finish line. Has made it further than I did on that. Rusky is... well, half a scintilla, and has found Ewan. And Ewan has detonated. Danger Man is still going. I wonder where my engine ended up. There's a wheel from me. No idea. My engine could have got anywhere. That is a wheel from possibly Gliska. Or that might be from Ewan, actually. That's from a Wendover, I think. Yeah, my engine got spewed somewhere. Danger Man has got out of the mud and is going to limp their way to the finish line in a very broken car. The drift sunburst is at least going to cross the line. Well, it was a beautiful run, and then it was just too much speed for us. Too much speed. I guess possibly if you're going to carry that much speed, you'd have to... You might get away with it scooting down this side, maybe, because it's too bumpy going any other way. I just wasn't expecting the speed that we had. Oh, and there's the other half of Rusky's car. Right. We will go again. So, for the final round of these randomised vehicles, Amy has got Colin the Caravan, and we are ready to go. I've shuffled over here because... I tend to be aiming for this side anyway, so why not start over here rather than trying to cut across everybody? Seems like a reasonable idea. We need to do pretty much what we did before. The thing that we need to not do is, well, A, don't get wiped out by the Caravan and the Orata. We're going to let that go. I should have suspension to deal with this section. The Caravan has disintegrated and wiped out Amy with it. Oh no! Colin! Colin debris has kind of caught us. It's fine. It's fine. It's less fine. Colin has tried to commit a murder on a rock racer. Amazingly, that didn't shred tyres. Okay, maybe going near the caravan was a bad call. Are we going to have to absolutely banzai this to catch up to you? And I don't know. I mean, last time we saw how good this was through the icy section, Colin has given us some grief, to put it mildly. Right, try and swing the buggy through here, or the rock racer through here. I don't mind too much with the slide. We are really, like, trying to swing the vehicle around here, because it just helps it avoid the wall when we get out this side, which we have done nicely. Shadow's going to be in trouble there, and will crash. The question is, do we reckon Ewan will crash, or do we reckon Ewan will gather it back up? Oh, never mind, won't matter. Oh, that was... I'm so glad I found the right gear for that then. Because, yeah, I just lost the rear end, locked the brakes, spun it around, and was panically trying to avoid hitting the gumdrops. That was possibly the best piece of driving I've done during this there, to find reverse and just get it millimetres away from that. It was very, very close indeed. The braking performance is just not here. Because we're going to smack into the back of Shadow. Feels like Ewan has possibly got this. We can slow down here, but it's going to be too little too late. You know, we will not bounce awkwardly this time. Although, will we have the steering to avoid the gummy bear? We will. Ewan is going to win this from Gliska, potentially. We will now fire up the engines. Oh, dear. We're trying to oh, Ewan's stuck. We're going to push Shadow to second. Ewan's stuck. The only way I had to beat Shadow was push them out of the way. Instead, what we did is pushed them across the line. Ewan will be gutted. They lost fourth place. Or lost second place in this one to me and Shadow, who turned up with speed. Fair play to Gliska. Did a really good run in that one. There was... Considering the start we had and the things that went wrong for us, yes, the rock racer should make it down there. We really did have to deal with some nonsense in that one, but it made it so spectacular. We did rather assist Shadow. The thing is, there's no way I could have gone anywhere quicker on that one. If I'd had the steering and gone down this side, we would have got stuck behind Ewan anyway. So yeah, the only real option was to push and to essentially hope that Shadow had an accident or was pushed into one by me. Because let's face it, that was what was likely to happen there. Because it's not really wide enough to fit a second vehicle. Danger Man with a flip. And across the line for the Drift Sunburst. Honestly, that's actually a very good performance for a drift car. I don't know if it's got drive. Yeah, it's got drive. It's got steering. So, you know, there is that. Yeah, we do have in fact, actually, this thing here is pretty good at climbing over cars. So, you know... We have been turtled. We have been a turtle. Oh, dear. Oh, I need to lock my front diffs up, I think, to try and Can this thing self-right? No, I don't... Should be able to, I think, maybe? Maybe, if we do that. No. No, we are just a turtle. Now we are a full turtle. Fantastic. Oh, dear. That's a fun round. This has been great entertainment. For sure. Joe is still going with a heavily battered trophy truck that has recovered. Oh, the Orata's still got going despite the Colin shenanigans. The Orata is actually going to make it, by the looks of it. Some form of driving, so some form of control in that is going to get the Orata across the finish line. Quite a lot of these, considering, as I said, this is random configs. Quite a lot of vehicles have made it surprisingly far in this one. Brazen is in a pit. Blazer is in a pit. The muscle cars are down there. Longbow is smushed against the wall. Shadows is stuck. And the others... Oh, that was where Colin ended up. Rusky ended up broken, as did the Widgeon of Stevie. Oh, everything's fallen over in a pile here while I was whizzing the camera around. But, oh... Oh dear, forgot I still had that turned up from when we were doing something else. There we have it. There we have it. That was some random config downhill survival. Very, very good fun indeed. Are we trying to rescue cars now? It looks like we have got to the point where we are trying to rescue some cars. It looks like Joe is a little bit stuck. I'm not sure we're going to really help, or we're just going to... Nope, we're just going to climb over Shadow again. Now I've got stuck. Oh dear. Nope, it's not, it's not helped. We are not helpful. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.